Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Caitlin from Leave Me Alone Plants, and today I am joined here by one of my favorite plants. This is my Rattlesnake Calathea. Now, I think Calatheas in general tend to get a little bit of a bad rap for being more of a high maintenance plant, and I'm just gonna say it, I don't have that problem with this guy. He's just such a good boy. Like, you know, he just doesn't give me any problems. He just sits there, he grows, he's happy, and I can't say anything else. He's just fantastic. However, if you don't have that experience with this plant, or if you are new to this plant, then stay tuned and I will tell you how to keep this plant happy and healthy. Calatheas in general are one of my favorite varieties of plants, and I think the thing that is so cool about them is the way that they move and transition throughout the day. So as this guy goes into nighttime, which we're starting to go into, he folds up super tight, and then in the morning when I wake up, he is super loose and all his leaves are sprayed out. Now if you do a time lapse of these guys, you can actually see them move, and they're pretty active plants. How these plants actually move, it has something with the water and the stems and science. That's all I got for you guys, sorry. But while we're on the topic of water, that tends to be one of the things that really makes people turn off these plants. And while it is commonly thought that Calatheas need pretty special care when it comes to water, in the sense that they can't have water with a lot of, minerals or salts, and that they need distilled water, that's just not what I find with this guy. So here in Arizona, we have incredibly hard water. I have, a filter on my shower. I only drink filtered water. It's just not good here. But I water this guy exclusively with tap water, and I have a brown tip on this guy. But aside from that, he really gives me absolutely no fuss with having tap water. So maybe we're just lucky here in Arizona, and the minerals that are in our water are okay for Calatheas, but it's just not a problem that I personally experience. Now, on the flip side of that, if you are having problems with watering and brown tips and he's just not looking healthy and happy, you can consider switching over to distilled or rainwater, or I believe if you get out of a dehumidifier, then it's okay too. But for me personally, I don't have that as a problem. As for how often you're going to want to water this plant, he's going to want to stay moist but not wet. So right now, it's probably time for watering for him. What else is new? You'll know that these guys are being overwatered if the leaves start to turn yellow, and on the flip side of that, you'll know that they are underwatered if it starts to look like a crispy little critter like this guy right here. I'm not sure if you can see him, but I just pulled this guy off my plant because, surprise, surprise, he was underwater. Additionally, if you're going in with that distilled water and you're just giving him all the love in the world and it's still not working, they do tend to like a little bit of a higher humidity. Now again, I don't have a humidity really anywhere near this guy. He's kind of near the bathroom area, but not really. He lives in my bedroom, which is, connected, but overall the humidity is pretty low in my house, and again, he doesn't seem to care. However, I think one of the absolute greatest things about these plants are the way that they can survive in low light conditions. So if you're like me, the areas by my window are completely stacked with plants. They are at capacity, it is full, there is no room left. That is why I am so appreciative of Calatheas, because they can really thrive in lower lighting conditions. So I have this guy kind of tucked in this dark little corner over here, and he loves it. He grows, he puts out new growth and new leaves, and it works. No other plant would survive over there, but he does, and I appreciate him and I love him for that. Typically, plants with this darker underside or darker leaves will be plants that do survive in those lower lighting conditions. So if you're in the plant store and you're not really sure what the lighting conditions might be, if you do see something on the darker side, then there is probably a good chance that it will tolerate those lower light conditions. Of course, it gets its name, Rattlesnake Calathea. If you can see on the leaves, they have these beautiful dark green spots on the standard green leaf. So overall, I just think that these are gorgeous looking plants. Mine's, I'd say, a moderately sized one. These leaves can get even bigger. I've seen ones before with leaves about this long, so they can really get pretty crazy if you let them. It's really just a matter of letting them go. I hope this video was helpful, but if there was questions that you were hoping to have answered that you didn't get an answer to, please drop them in the comments down below and I will do my very best to get back to you. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and of course subscribe for more care videos and other fun plant shenanigans that we have going on the channel. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video and I hope to see you in the next one.